Hello, TV Land. It's your boy, Freelancer Joe. Ready to once again get cracking. Oh yeah, that felt a lot better. It felt a lot better today. Although I don't think I used my fingernail. Instead, I was able to get the meat, a little bit of the meat of my index finger underneath that. Not the most interesting detail, I would imagine, but hey, I'm here to share because I love. Well, there is very little. No wait, win, escape. I did it again. There are things that I love. I could probably count them on the number. It's probably more than I'm willing to admit or cop to, acknowledge. It's the funny thing about love. Lots of things you don't realize you love until they're gone. Fortunately, the thing that I love the most isn't going anywhere, at least not for a while. Although there is distance involved, which is very, very unfortunate. Life. It's funny the circumstances that we're born into. This is kind of a downer opening, isn't it? I don't know. I was feeling really good today. I mean, really solid, and I didn't have my one of those bad days where everything goes wrong. I don't know what it was. I mean, I had a good day at work. The weather, maybe it's because the weather's a little bit warmer. That wouldn't be enough normally to throw me off. But it put me in an agitated state, I think, the warm weather. And then the goggies from my neighbor still haven't quite settled down yet. Which I can tolerate, but well, the problem is, I think I've mentioned the layout of my apartment before. And so they were hanging out in the stairwell, and there's very little sound dampening between the stairwell and my training area. And I mean, I could hear the throaty growl, that the dogs make, that little low, quiet growl between barks when they're, threatening or whatever. Not a loud growl, but the kind of thing in between barks. I mean, I could hear it. So they might as well have been in the same room, to be honest. It would have been better if they were in the same room, because I would have thrown something at them. I would have. I like to be gentle to dogs, but my favorite type of dogs, the only dogs that I really like, are well-trained dogs. If you don't have a well-trained dog, well, then what's the point of having a dog? But I think that's what kind of sent me careening down into less than positive vibes. But I'm here to record for you, so let's try and get back the positive vibes, the good vibes. Why do I sound like a hippie? I'm not a hippie. I'm a manly. You see these wrists? These are not limp wrists. These are not the wrists of somebody that eats soy. Actually, I do eat soy, but not soy lattes or nothing like that. My soy is in conjunction with copious amounts of meat. As much meat as my diet allows me. Oh, but it's Thursday, and that means tomorrow is cheat day. Or at least it would be. But there are plans afoot for that, and I have to figure that out. Alright. So while I'm kind of doing two different things here. So I'm changing into my directory, and I'm going to start up the sidebar template. So it's all very rote stuff, so you can pay attention to the words that I'm saying. And I'm sure that's why my viewers are here. Not for the technical expertise and showmanship. Well, demonstration of technical expertise. I hope eventually I will have people here people viewing my episodes to verify my technical expertise is a strong word. Competency? Strong word. Ability? I guess we'll have to go with No, it's not abilities. I still want to go with competency, but some variation of it. It's not that I'm extremely no adequate, competently adequate. There we go. Had to use two words. I bet you the Germans have one word for it. The Germans have a word for everything. All right, so I'm starting up the sidebar template. And while that's going, we're back to the positive vibes and the good feelings. Well, so I guess when you're not feeling great or you're trying to switch things around, ask about other people. Put the onus away from you and being self-centered. Very difficult when you're as awesome as I am. To other people. How y'all doing today? Doing good? I certainly hope so. Again, wonderful Thursday afternoon. Although it's weighing on the back of my mind about that cheat day tomorrow and the possible postponement. That's because I'll actually have a bonus cheat on Saturday, so the smart play is actually to continue the diet for one extra day and then just do the cheat day on Saturday. That's the smart play. That's the disciplined way. You have to understand just how restricted I am during the entire week. I mean, literally, like the day after my cheat day, I'm looking forward to the next cheat day. And it builds up. And I start counting down the day after my cheat day. Alright, so let's see. Okay, what we were doing last time was we were trying to change, well, not trying to change, we were changing, not we, I was changing the style of my template sidebar, and I was playing with the colors. The colors, man, the colors, as more hippies would say. Dirty hippies, smelly hippies. Alright, so let's go back to the color picker. I mean, this is the problem. I have a very, I wouldn't say unique, but a niche sense for aesthetics. So when I try to come up with something, it's a bit trickier. I mean, I don't know, I kind of like that, to be honest. Ooh, I like that too. But I already have orange. I have orange and purple. But I don't want to have, because those other two templates, it's black text on white. And that kind of makes me seem like a one-trick pony. The pink's kind of a variation of the purple. And green is solid, though, because it's kind of in the spectrum that I haven't hit. Although, blue-gray. Is that a little too dark? Why does my camera freeze when I'm making a silly face? Look at that. Look at that. Dave's not here, man. Alright, let's start it up again. Boy. So another good way to make yourself feel better when you're not feeling the best is to just laugh. If even not necessarily at yourself, but just laugh. Fortunately, I am so awesome that I can even make myself laugh because I'm so entertaining. The total package. Truly, truly the total package. Alright, let's look at that color wheel again. I mean, I do like that gray, though. The only issue there is, you see that variation? It's a little trickier. Stop that. Alright, let's see. Kind of muddy. That's not too shabby. I like the gray and gold. Though this isn't too bad either. Yeah, I kind of bronzy. I kind of like that. I like metallic, shiny kind of colors. All right, let's see how this works. This might be better. Oh, you're not gonna let me. Got it. Custom. Oh, it was already that one. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, of course it was, because I copied it in there. Duh. Alright, let's take a look at secondary. I'm kind of liking that. I am honestly liking that. That's a nice color scheme. But let's reverse it. Let's make the gray the secondary and the bronze make the bronze the primary. Let's see how that works. Wait, bronze primary. Right. You know what? I like it. Okay. All right. So let's see how this works then. Okay. Right. Copy primary main. Copied the hash. The pound. And it's funny because of Twitter, everybody calls it hash. Those of us who grew up with real landlines for telephones in the house and with those commercials for TV, it's the pound sign. Text for both of them is black though. Okay, that's good. Kind of like prefer the complementary thing so that I don't have to see, but in the dark. Alright, what did I put that in? Pretty certain there's a way to just export the selected values. Alright, let's see how this looks. Okay. Alright. So I like the bar. I like that. That's not bad, although. So the first thing we have to address is why the icons are not appearing the way I would like them to. Render social buttons, colors primary. Let's go with secondary, see how that looks. So they should appear as gray. That doesn't contrast very well, to be honest. So I guess white would be the best choice, better choice. It's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's take that out. For using that simple style guide, but class name, classes icon button. Margins that. Color is going to be Actually, you know what? Let's see what his inherit does. Ah, there we go. Better. There we go. Nice. That's interesting. I wonder why he's doing that. That is interesting. Well, I can fine-tune it later. So that's good. Now we gotta make sure, why is this background black? No, not that. Not that there's anything wrong with being black. Inspect. Alright, that's what I should have done. I should have done inspect element. Duh. I want to inspect you. Info root, really? No. It's the app pane root, really? It's in the view container, and you're pulling it from app pane root. Interesting. Alright, so the background color. Yeah, see, now this is the problem. This is the one place where I cannot put a value from the theme. Very unfortunate. Alright. But it is what it is. Although... Alright, so ideally, the index.html, which uses a style sheet. No, where is it? Yeah, styles.css, style.css, which is this guy. It specifies the background color is white. Really? So if that's correct, then that might just work. Yeah. Bada boom. Hey, oh, what do you know? No, wait, I didn't want... that. Background color. Background color. Right. I think I want a lighter shade of gray. Never saw the movie, never read the book, have no intention of doing either one. Quite unfortunate I don't even know about it, to be honest. I don't like useless information floating around in the old noggin, and that's quite useless. Alright, so we're going to go with secondary light for that. See how that goes. Secondary light. I don't know if that would be pronounced light, to be honest. Okay. Alright, I can dig it. And, alright, so for this bar... Ooh, that's rather unfortunate. I'll deal with that later. Okay, so if you're light, then I'm going to want these cards to be a lighter shade of this. Card container. We'll view card container. Okay, there we go. The paper root, which pulls the CFG card. Okay, alright, CFG card. CFG card, there we go. Background color, color. So the background color is pulling secondary main, which is, no, it's this. I don't think I need the color wheel anymore, but we'll leave it open just in case. So secondary main is this, and I want primary light. Primary light. Alright, and if that is true, or if that works, okay, I can dig it. I might want to increase the padding though, so that this image is a little bit wider. Let's see, padding, top. Let's just make this padding in general, see if that does it. Not bad. Let's drop it to 16 though. I'd almost make this border rounded too, otherwise it kind of clashes, you know? Or width was 90. What if I make you 100% instead? No, that pushes it out too much. So 90% is fine. And what if I take your border okay, so my CFG card, I said the padding was going to be 16. 6, and what if we take the same border radius and do it here? This is what, primary light, so we'll make the border secondary light. See how that looks. Yeah. All right. Looking nice. And then secondary, oh, it's already secondary light. Let's go secondary dark. All right, okay. And I don't know, do we want that to be clean like that, or I can kind of dig it because it focuses your attention in there. Alright, so that's fine. Now we gotta do with this. So problem number one, of course, is that it's not bottom pane root. Really? You have a margin on the bottom? Or is it the padding on the bottom that's doing you in? No, padding on the bottom is fine. Increase that padding. No, that pushes down the entire thing. Okay, that might work. So we get rid of the margin on the bottom. Oh, actually, you know what we need to do? Before I forget that. Alright, we get rid of the margin on the bottom. And what did I do? Move the camera around again. I'm getting dizzy moving myself around, and increase the padding of the bottom by 64. Let's see if that works. Okay, alright. And again, this white border is because it's not locating the styles.css correctly. Which means I have to remember to when I build it for production and deploy it, I need to make sure it's put in the right place. Or figure out how to include it correctly when I do the build automatically. And so what I was going to say, what I needed to remember to do was I needed to update. Oh yeah, I needed to update the other views. You see, they don't have the rounded things. All right, so that was home view, and I basically just changed the if I remember, what did I change? The background color. Yeah, background color. I think I left color the same. Yeah, background color is changed. Contrast text is fine. And then I change the margins, right? So this is what? Top 32, bottom 32, padding top 16. Yeah, changed the padding and added the border. Nope, that's fine. That's card, right? Yes. CFG card. File save all. Move out of the way. Okay, home title looking good. View 1 looking good. View 2 I. View 3 nice. Okay. So now, real question. What about these guys? I would go ahead and close the bottom bar. Because I'm thinking primary dark. I'm thinking about going with primary light. Oh yeah, light pops up much better there. And I have to change it for the icon too, right? Typography, subheading, social buttons. You did inherit. No, it's attribution, sorry. Alright, so classes.button. Classes. I don't have classes.button. Why don't I have classes.button? Let's see. Button, colon data, top bar icon button, and sidebar icon button. I don't have classes.button? Really? That's not an icon button, though, is it? No, that was... it was an icon button. Classes.icon button. Icon button. Well, with primary, I'll do this. But if I'm lucky, if I do inherit again... Oh, you already inherit. Right, you inherit. Okay. Let's make you inherit. And there they go. Black. Nerds. Alright, so that's not going to work. We drop the inherit, and we change the background color to... Not background. We change the color to that. Icon button. Let's see how that works. Did I move myself again? There we go. There we go. Looking nice. I like that. It'll look better when it's full screen. Or when it's full width. Oh, but we are past the 30-minute mark. Almost completely finished. Almost. Because I still want to style this too. But we're past the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to wrap this up for now. Thank you for joining me. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment box below. Cool keywords about liking and subscribing. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and that you take care, and God bless.